Hey everyone, hope you're having a fantastic week. I am Dookie03 and I am here to tell you about an upcoming Dragon Quest Erdrick Trilogy manga that is coming up for pre-order very soon. If you enjoy Dragon Quest, JRPG, and Top 10 content, please remember to like, subscribe, and turn notifications to all so you won't miss the next video. Now let's begin. Alright, some of us recently got an email about an upcoming manga called Emblem of Erdrick. Now, this is actually a manga that was out quite a few years ago in Japan. There has been a bit of a fan translation. I've read the first 20 chapters of this, and it is really well done. Now, the fan translation is quite jank, so I am highly anticipating the official English release. Pre-orders start in December of this year, and the first volume of the manga is set to release here in spring of 2025. So this story, Emblem of Erdrick, or what was known as Emblem of Roto over in Japan and in the fan translation, is a story that takes place between, spoiler alert if you haven't played Dragon Quest III yet, it takes place in between what we originally thought was the origin story of Erdrick in Dragon Quest III and its kind of sequel, Dragon Quest I, where you play as the descendant of Erdrick. So the story is about a character, or rather a group of characters, who are from a kingdom that kind of has an unknown name, but as you read through the manga, you'll discover what some of these unknown named countries and kingdoms actually are, or what they derived from. And it kind of tells the origin story, or at least highlights the origin story that we kind of already believe we know when we played Dragon Quest III and 1. So it highlights kind of how the Dragon Lord rises to power. It's basically about the Archfiends and Demon Lords that kind of rise up after the fall of Zoma. It focuses kind of around the descendants of the hero from Dragon Quest III, and kind of tells their story, and like I said, I haven't read the whole thing, but potentially tells the story of why there really is only one descendant of Erdrick in Dragon Quest I. The writing is really well done. There's some cameo appearances of other Dragon Quest characters throughout it. There's quite a few references to Dragon Quests 3 and 1 that I think you would all enjoy. And the reason it's basically called Emblem of Erdrick or Emblem of Roto is because what's passed down to the main character is a piece of the Emblem of Erdrick. And that's kind of like his only proof that he's the hero, and that's kind of what leads people to like realize who he is and help him along his journey. A big part of the first 20 or so chapters of the manga is about the main character surviving an absolute tragedy at the start of the story, and then growing his party and trying to find kind of the descendants of the party members from Dragon Quest III. The story is about the main character training to become who the world needs him to be as the hero, while on a search for the three legendary characters that supported his ancestor in the past. It's a really well done story. There's a couple curveballs thrown in there, and I just cannot wait to get my hands on the official release. This story is really well done. It kind of sets up the events between Dragon Quest III and Dragon Quest I, and I really can't wait for it to come out. So if I can, I'll put a link to where you can pre-order the first volume of this manga, either in the description or in the comments below. If it's in the comments, of course, I'll pin it. And if we remember what Yuji Horii said, we're to be expecting some special content if we complete Dragon Quest III HD2D Remake, and then Dragon Quest I and II HD2D Remake back to back in that specific order. There's also going to be a lot of extra content in Dragon Quest III HD2D Remake, and a lot of people, including myself, are speculating that maybe some content from Mark of Erdrick is going to show up in these kind of HD2D trilogy remakes of the Erdrick Trilogy. So that's kind of my speculation on some of this bonus content, other than the fact that I know we're getting more of Ortega's story and stuff like that. What do you guys think is going to be featured as some of the bonus content in the Dragon Quest Erdrick Trilogy HD2D Remake? Is it going to be featuring stuff from Mark of Erdrick? Is it going to be extra stuff beyond that? What is that mysterious red Erdrick armor that they've been kind of showcasing in some of the promotion of the Erdrick Trilogy HD2D Remake games? Let me know in the comments your thoughts. Be sure to hang out with me live once Dragon Quest III HD2D Remake comes out. I'll be streaming it on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Dookie03, as well as right here on the YouTube channel. You won't want to miss it. Come hang out as we play through Dragon Quest III HD2D Remake together. Let me know if you're excited to check this out or learn more about this manga in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to like, subscribe, and turn notifications to all so you won't miss the next. And I'll see you guys in the next one.